I should quit my job, but I'm staying. Knowing when it's time to leave doesn't mean you leave recklessly. Sometimes starting over means you stay long enough to prepare your next move. So I was listening to something that Alex Harmozy said, and he was saying like basically basically you got to stay focused, right? And I feel like I'm in a season of focus. I'm really like hammering in and knocking things down, and I feel very, very like in the zone when it comes to making videos and learning and growing and speaking about myself and life on these videos. And I'm not all over the place, and I'm just like, I'm locked in. Okay. I'm very impressed with myself right now because usually I'll be like, yeah, but another channel, I wrote it down. I wrote it down. I was like, but what about my real estate channel? What about my other channel? What about I wrote it down, and then I just left it alone. Okay. Before I got to know how much it was going to take to get this rocket to launch. And because of that, and because I really do want to go to school for nursing, that is why I say, okay, we're going to this is our plate. We're going to fix it and we're going to just leave everything else on the plate as is. Okay. I knew I needed something. That something ended up being school, and boom, there you go. Right. People can be mad. It's fine. If they want to tell me to go somewhere else, it's okay. Like it's really not that big of a deal. But where I am right now, like for example, today I had about 10 children, a special needs child, but they had a worker, but I have to like she likes to sit on me all day, right? And I have to still, deal with the whole class, and my coworkers out today, so they were like, "Oh, we didn't know you were by yourself." I'm in ratio, but because it's the situation, it's helpful to have 2 or 3 people in the room. And I was like, I'm fine. Like I had everything under control. The kids were fine. Everything was fine. I just wanted to know who's going to give me a break during lunch, okay? And if if something was going wild and haywire, cool, I would have asked for help, but I didn't need to. And so that just goes to show you. And then I'm like on the video, like, oh, I can do this in my sleep, da, 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 right? And so it's like, do it in your sleep, that girl, do it in your sleep. And everything was fine. Everything was under control. Everything was done. Everything, even though I literally need somebody in there to help with certain things, I got it all done by myself. And it was great. It was fine. I was okay. I wouldn't want to do it every day. But my point is, and Harmozy said this, he said, you want the known hard, not the unknown hard. Both are going to be hard. There was a moment where I was just like, yeah, I'm about to do my videos and I'm about to be out. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. We don't know that. We do not know that. Just because I made some progress does not mean the check is rolling tomorrow. Just because it's a certain, like, okay, once I get it and I'm locked in, boom, it's going to be rolling. We don't know what it's going to look like yet. It is not the thing that is providing right now. What is providing? The job is providing, right? So I know I should probably leave, but I've been, you know, I've been thinking, right? I'm tired, but I feel energized a little bit, right? I feel like I caught my second win. And that's why you don't speak before you're ready, which is a mistake I'm going to have to take with me on the chin. And I want to focus on school. I want to focus on my home and getting further with that. I don't want to just change everything all at the same time. I do better when I change 1 or 2 things at a time, not a lot of things. Dance is still pretty new. So I got a lot of stuff going on. So for me, just because I'm ready to leave emotionally does not mean I'm ready to leave financially. So starting over has taught me that every brave decision doesn't have to be a reckless decision. You can start over strategically, right? I know that I can be done and still be responsible, right? I have to take care of my family. I have things that I have to pay for, and those bills be talking, right? And it's okay. Like either way, like I said, like if it's not here, because it's like the fear of them finding the video and all of that stuff like that. But what you gonna do, baby? Like it took two phone calls to get this job, and everybody wants. Nobody want to do what I do, okay? And I'm really good at it, right? So I really, I'm okay. Like I'll find another teacher position. I don't know if it was pay the same, but I know I'll pay my bills. You know, at the end of the day, listen. um, there's mornings that I don't want to go on and I don't want to get up, but I've tried to like account for that by like trying to go to sleep earlier. I'm starting to be on time again and like ease. I was really, really close to middle. I was like, and then so now that I'm on time, my phone is acting up so I can't clock in. And it was just like, really, 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 and just getting in the groove of things. So I still have responsibilities. I still have bills to pay. They don't disappear just because I found my purpose or I found that something I love to do. My family still needs stability. They still have birthdays coming up. This week is my tomorrow's my birthday, or this week by the time we see it. It's my birthday this week, my son's birthday week that the next week, and then a week and a half later is my daughter's birthday. Back to school, and then maybe a family vacation in there, a quick draw, right? Staying doesn't mean that I'm scared. Staying means I'm preparing. I can't promise another full school year. Like we already made that clear. But for now, I can keep going unless they don't need me, and that's fine. Because it seems like one person down, it'd be like, Lord, Lord, where's the people? Where are you? When my coworker wasn't here, it's like, what we gonna do? We got a lot of kids. We got all the staff is leaving. So, so right now, I think that social media is promoting you just get up and just start fresh, quit your job, and then focus on this. And it's like, look, I've been home. Like y'all not fooling me. I've been home. It ain't that sweet to not know where your bills is going to get paid. It's like trading one stress for another. No, I enjoy getting paid every 2 weeks or more. Right. So we gonna do this. I'm willing to work up until I have my next child, I'm willing to work. And even then, I might still be willing to work. But because I just want to keep moving forward. And that seems to be doing it. The paycheck is like not side hustling. Real estate is like it's not every 2 weeks. And like if real estate were every 2 weeks, baby, what we talking about? What we talking about? What we talking? I feel like that's a good goal. Every 2 weeks, right? But right now, me and real estate is cool, but we not really talk. Like we were like, I love helping people. Like that is getting them to settlement is just amazing. I love that part. I really do. Because people like the other night, one of my clients was like slash friends, they were like, if we didn't buy a house with you, I would have got married to my wife, and I don't really know what my life would look like right now. So I was just like, this is what I do it for. This is what I do it for. I know. Now I told you relationships and houses go together, but y'all ain't want to listen to me. It's okay. Moving on, right? I am using this job to fund my exit. I always knew that once I left this job, I wanted to do something big, right? I wanted to be like already knee deep in the next thing. And I feel like I just wasn't I didn't get that next thing. And I just got it. I just figured out my next moves, right? So my job is not the destination, but it can help finance the journey to the destination. So I want to do the back to school, taking the prereqs, figuring out my nursing path. It might be something else in the medical field. I'm not 100,000% sold, but I know I want to be in that area, in that field. Just looking at better employment opportunities, continuing to build YouTube. There's so many other things that I can do while I'm here. So instead of looking at the job like a prison, I'm going to look at it like a bridge. Yes, Emmanuel. Yes, baby. Can you help me with that? Can you give me a couple minutes? To give me yes, yes. Okay, I will. Just go inside and go hang. Don't bring it out. I'm coming in, okay? I'm coming in. Wait. What's my son? So, he's so cute. I'm not saying like I'm trapped. I'm saying I am passing through. I am locked in. I am moving forward and I'm going to be more strategic with my paychecks, getting more stuff done like how you always wanted to do it. Like I always wanted to like take money and invest in this and invest in that. And I haven't been able to do that. I did say not right now. Go inside. If you can go inside, I can do it. But if you can't, I'm not. Take that out your eye. Go ahead, baby boy. Go inside. Your sisters are coming. Go watch the TV instead. All right. So I know that staying needs an expiration date. Okay. I'm not. I'm not saying. I'm definitely not staying indefinitely. Right. And there's a danger in being comfortable. 1 month becomes 6 months, and 6 months become 2 years, and suddenly you're going to stay, and you're not staying anymore. Mm-mm. But when when I'm actually taking the classes and I'm submitting the applications and I'm saving the money and I'm building and updating my resume and I'm scheduling interviews and I'm learning new skills, it's like staying is part of the plan. It's not the absence of a plan, it's part of the plan. So, what I know about starting over is I used to think that starting over began the day you left. But now I'm starting to think that it becomes it's starting over is when you decide that in your mind flipping a switch in there and just go right. Flipping that switch and saying no, you know what, this is about to be something different. I'm not the same person that you saw right before me when you just blinked your eye right there. This is not the same person because I already started over my mind. I started over and I know where I'm going. I know how I'm gonna get there and I'm going to keep taking one step at a time. There got to a point where I was like, all right now. There came to a point where I was like, all right now. Okay. Now I don't forgot what I was saying. I know that I'm in transition. I know that I am not the same woman. I know that what I've been doing for the last 2 years, more than two, because I had another job and I was doing the same thing. Similar, no, same field though. I know that it's time to start transitioning into something else, but it doesn't mean that the last thing can't take me to the next thing. It's like that monkey branch thing. You just swing, you hold on to the last rope, and then and swing until that momentum takes you to the next rope. But my hand is out and I'm reaching. I love that. I am maintaining the old life that I have, and while I am building the new one. And I love that. Maybe I'm tired right now because I'm carrying two lives, the one I'm still responsible for, and the one I'm trying to build. And that is okay with me. At least I'm moving. At least I'm going somewhere. At least I'm moving forward. Every time people are like, oh, I'm like, I'm trying to get out of here. I'm trying to get out of my situation. And they're like, no, we're going to stay. No, we're not. We're not staying. We're moving forward. Even if you see me stay today, my mind is already in the next thing. This is how we progress. So, my question is, if you know you don't want to be there forever, what are you doing today to make sure you won't be? Okay. Tell me in the comments what you're building and what you're building while you're staying. And subscribe if you're starting over too, because apparently we're figuring this thing out together. Okay. And it's okay. If you want to stay, stay. Because watching people on YouTube quit their job and then you quit your job, but your YouTube didn't pop, what do you think is going to happen to you? No, you keep that until you make it pop. Now, when you make it, you hit some kind of goal. You taking it serious. You got some type of stride. You got this all going together. Then you can go ahead and take that leap of faith, right? You got that money coming in. They always say your new money should be double the old income. That's when you leave your job, when it's double. And that's real, because if you take that job income, right? And then let's say your other thing is making the same. Let's say you're making 6,000 in one, and then the other thing is 6,000. But you did both, so you was 12,000. So if you 12,000 in the second thing, you could leave the first thing, because it's like having both. Because why would you not have both? Because you have more and you go there faster, right? Anyway, I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you so much. This is Ruth, and I help women in their 30s and 40s reinvent and rebuild themselves. Bye.